Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Now a first down throw. Stafford. And that'll be caught by Cup. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary. So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, Stafford here. That's taken in by Henderson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can... Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. But it looked like a Rams player was able to get his hands on it, yes. So they will hold on to the football indeed.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance. That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Jones throw complete there to Smith. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down, this is Harris. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as good running gets him to about the 44. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Meanwhile, Jones' throw there complete to Myers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And that is a situation where in a defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had the play diagnosed perfectly there.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A'Shawn Robinson there on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Jones. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
He'll dump this down to Stevenson.
Touchdown! Ramondre Stevenson from 13 yards out.
And the Patriots go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0.
Rams nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now Stafford. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He completes it to Beckham. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, Stafford.
That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson.
Pushing through the contact. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7.
Stafford looks to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
And the Patriots are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Pats at the line ready to go. Well, they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone, and with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays, eat up chunks of yardage, and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
First down, Patriots.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Throwing, Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now Jones. Open man is Bourne. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there for New England.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Myers. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Here's Stevenson.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Jacoby Myers as the first half is winding down.
And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Patriots 14, Rams nothing. Jake Bailey to kick off for the Patriots.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
As they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big connection on that one. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down.
And that'll be complete to Stevenson.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
brings up 2nd and 10 at the Rams.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Here's Jones on 3rd down.
And the pass to Henry is intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Rams 7. Matt Gay taking off for Los Angeles.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On second down, it's Stevenson.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
It's caught by Aguilar.
And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Throwing on second down. Jones checking this down to Stevenson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
He's got it complete to Aguilar.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
19 yards. And a Patriot first down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now Jones on first down. Flushed out right. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll make it second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-7.
Rams 7. Jake Bailey to kick off for the Patriots.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think...
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. Throwing on second and long. Stafford going up top for Kupp. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's going to take another shot here. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. A big play that
time through the air. 36 yards. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Stafford. It's caught. Beckham. And he's brought down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Throwing again at Stafford. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 45. 20. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the